All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I've done any talking videos. Took a little break from the Active Everyday series. You may have noticed, haven't uploaded any content to that series since pretty much the beginning of the summer. Reason being, I started having some chronic knee pain. And I've had some knee issues in the past, played a lot of sports growing up, and I wrestled as one of the many sports I participated in. And, I had some minor knee injuries stemming back all the way to 2004, 2005 when I was coming out of high school. Nothing was ever serious enough where I felt like I needed to go get it checked out. But every once in a while, after a ski season or after some longer hikes or things like that, I'd get some pain. It would flare up and it'd last a couple of days. I'd get some stiffness, a lot of discomfort when I wake up and get out of bed in the morning or, after I was sitting for a while. So anyhow, make a long story short, as I came out of this winter season, that pain in my left knee really started to show up daily. And even through the beginning of that Active Everyday series, I was dealing with flare-ups quite consistently. And so finally decided to go get it checked out. And as suspected, I had a torn meniscus and it was getting a bit worse. And I also had some cysts that had started growing in that knee as well. Doc said that was a result of that inflammation that had been chronic over just about the last 15, 16, 17 years or so since that injury took place. So decided to go ahead and get that operated on. So my series of doctor appointments were over the summer, and really had to shut down my lower body training program. And anyhow, just didn't feel motivated and didn't feel compelled to, continue building Active Everyday content. And so, so for those of you that were kind of following along with that and getting something out of it, I'm sorry I just kind of left you hanging, but this is kind of where I'm at now. So flash forward to first week in October, and I am 5 days post-op. I'll show you a little bit of status on my knee here in a moment, but went in for arthroscopic surgery, did a full repair on that meniscus, and they took those cysts out as well. And that was on a Friday. Today's Wednesday, so I'm 5 days out. Things come along with having some surgery. You got to slow yourself down a little bit. You got to be patient. I'm looking at a 6 to 8 week recovery time before I start to get back to what feels like my regular routine where I can begin training my leg again. Doc's telling me get up, walk as much as I can, as long as I'm not having increases in pain, I'm not causing swelling, and I can begin my light mobility program and my light PT program, which will advance at the 2 week mark and so on, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. But here, just 5 days out, I'm able to walk. I'm getting outside for some walks. Definitely, it's humbling and it's frustrating. So anyhow, that's kind of what's going on with me. Let me just give you kind of a quick glimpse at the knee here. I've got my ice pack on, so I am icing after I do my physical therapy routine, but I don't have any compression sleeve on. And what we're going to be able to see here is, I'll bring my other knee up, but we're going to be able to see I've got some swelling still for sure, and I expect that to be there for a little while as we kind of look at the difference in size of my knee. But I got 3 incisions. There's one there, small one. One here, the steri strips already came off, and I've got one here. And my damage was to the medial meniscus, so all my pain and issues were really on this inside. So I got a little bit of bruising and, again, some swelling and some stiffness, but kind of that's the status of what things are looking like right now. My plan is to keep checking in with y'all, kind of show you some steps along the way of what I'm doing as far as not just my physical therapy program, but also my nutrition program. There's a lot we can be doing to keep ourselves healthy and to set ourselves up to heal, okay, other than just proper rest and a proper physical therapy program. So I'm excited to give you some insight on some of those ideas, and I'll film a little bit of content as well when I'm doing my physical therapy and kind of show you what that progress is like. And, hopefully y'all can learn a little something from my experience. And if you've experienced something like this, maybe you've got some things you can share with me. It's not my first big injury that I've had to deal with, but it's definitely my first surgery outside of a hernia surgery. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this thing healed up. I'm looking forward to getting back to the way I train myself, the way I like to coach as well, through some of that video content I started to build for the community here, and definitely looking forward to getting ready for ski and snowboard season. That's really my big winter hobby. So stick with me here as I try to give you some updates on what's going on, and wish me luck along the recovery, and I'll be back with you all soon. All right.